Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is well. My name is Arosha. I'm coming to you live from Ontario, Canada. I am the owner of this business page, and I'm a Montessori teacher by profession and running a digital business. So I'm working full time, and while I'm working, I'm doing this business part time. So through this business, I have met such wonderful people, and I have such a person here who will share her story with all of you to inspire you. So welcome to my business chat, Nazneen. Thank you for giving your time to me today. Would you
Pleasure. Hi, how are you, Arosha?
I'm good, thanks. So, Nazneen, would you tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from, your
Yeah,
background?
definitely. Yes, definitely. Hi, everybody. Yes, happy Saturday. So this is Nazneen. My name is Nazneen Khan, and I am living in Dubai, UAE now. I am originally from India, and it's actually this is our fourth year in Dubai. Earlier to this, I was in Saudi Arabia. I was in Qatar as well. So yes, we this is my fourth year in Dubai, and I'm a former educator. uh, I worked for 11 years in the education industry. I'm a mom as well of three boys. And now I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom and a digital entrepreneur and mentor. So I joined this business in 2020, and I'm doing it. I'm running it from home. Yes, so that's a bit
Yes.
about me.
So, as a mom, I know you said you were working, but how was your life before you started the business? How was it, and how has it changed so far for you?
I actually don't want to, recall those past memories because it was so stressful. So, a lot of struggles went on because, when you are married, when you are, as a couple, you're living life as a couple, it's very rosy, right? Its life is just a bed of roses, you would say. But yes, when you step into motherhood and when you become a mom, I won't say life is full of thorns, but then yes, there it
Mhm,
changes, right? Your priorities change, your life changes, especially for moms,
mhm,
so a lot of responsibilities come in, responsibilities of parenting, then your house responsibilities, family responsibilities, a lot of things come in. So it was daunting for me as well because I was working too. Like I said, I was an educator. I was working as well, so it was very daunting because I had three small kids at that time, and along with them, balancing my work, my job, and my family life. It was very challenging, full of and when especially when you are out of your country, right, when you're living as an
mhm.
expat or immigrant, it's
Yeah,
very difficult
yeah.
because there is no support, no help. You have to raise kids on your own, and you have to manage, you have to have that balance, work and family life.
Mhm,
That
mhm,
was very difficult. It becomes difficult for us
mhm.
as expats. You must be having the same feeling, right,
Yeah,
Arusha?
yeah,
So
for sure.
yes, so that's what happened with me as well. So I had a lot of struggles, raising my kids and then working at the same time. So but being a teacher and a mom, these two are demanding professions because you want to give, you have to give actually your full attention to your students as well as to your family. But at the end of the day, it is your family who gets affected, right? Yeah, so that's what happened with me as well. So my kids were getting affected, my family life was getting affected, but still I went on and on. I went on and on. I mean, although it was stressful, I would say I was exploiting my body. My body was giving up.
Mhm.
I was emotionally, physically, I was very stressed and tired. So, yeah, it was. That is why I don't want to even recall those moments,
Yeah.
those memories of mine. How I went through, with these three kids. So, yeah, that was my challenge as a mom. That was
Yeah,
my.
it's a lot of responsibility when you're in another country, when you don't have anyone to help you, you're stressed out and you don't know, you like, it's emotionally, it's a big thing, right? Yes, that I understand very well. Hi Maritas, thank you for joining us. Maritas, she's my coach, so she's joining us.
Hi,
So
Manisha. Good.
Nazneen, what pushed you to look for something more, like more in life? What changed?
Actually, that transition from an educator to a full-time mom, that actually happened during the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
2020, when the pandemic hit. At that time when the lockdown started, everything moved online. The learning platform changed. My kids also had to, be with the, with that new style of learning. So, at that time, that guilt, I had that guilt, and I realized that, now it's time for me to give, that attention to my kids more than I needed a job. It was, my kids who needed me more than I needed a job at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So then I decided that, uh, I should be there. I should be there for them. And to be honest, actually, my little one, he was 4.5 years old at that time, 4.5. So he needed me, because for
Mm-hmm.
his studies it was difficult for him to, he needed that supervision. I had to be there with him throughout his, that learning, what you call, throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, so I finally decided to quit my job. And yeah, but that decision wasn't easy at all,
Mm-hmm.
quitting, because I have been working ever since I completed my graduation. I have been working, and so now the everything changed, right? And the second guilt here was that, the feeling of nothingness. I
Yeah.
am Now I am nothing. I am useless. I cannot do anything. I'm not financially independent, and so those things started, irritating me. Actually, it's
Mm-hmm.
so. But I couldn't help it, because my kids were small. I had to be there with them. So, you
Mm-hmm.
know but I was looking for some work from home options at that time, because I didn't want to just waste my whatever I have learned, or whatever experience I have gained so far. I didn't want to waste that. So I was looking for work from options. I was not looking for a business at all.
Yeah.
I was from the teaching background. I did not
Mm-hmm.
have business skills or marketing skills as such. But yes, I wanted to do something around my kids, because I wanted that freedom to work at my own time. And I know that doesn't exist anywhere in the world. That flexibility doesn't exist. But you know what? God had His own plans. He, introduced me. He brought me to into this amazing business, and now I'm doing this from home around my kids, running it very successfully. I'm so happy doing this, from home. So that's
So,
what.
so that, yeah, that answers most of my next question. Like, what has changed for you now, and how is your typical day? Like,
Yes.
it's more
That's
emotional.
that peace
Yeah.
of mind. Yes, that peace of mind that,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I was earning all this while. Now all of a sudden that thing stopped. So that peace of mind that now you're financially independent, and that you are adding to your family's income from home. I know money is not everything, but
Mm-hmm.
yes, it does make your life easier, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you can add to your family's income, right? And I'm being able to do that. I'm satisfied now that I'm being able to do that from home. And moreover, the personal growth, sitting at home, also
Mm-hmm.
your skill sets are getting developed, you
Yeah.
know and through this business, I got to know about the digital world. I was not technically sound. I was not that tech savvy, right? So now I'm using this platform. This business has helped me know about digital marketing, and everything we're getting it for free. So our skills are getting developed, sitting at home as well. So that's a very good thing, I would
Mm-hmm.
say, for this business. Yes.
and the emotional satisfaction you get from contributing to your family's income and your
Yeah.
growth as well. I mean, it's worth more than money. It's such a satisfaction. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's hard to explain, right? When you know that feeling of being useful. Sometimes it gets you down when you feel okay, I can't do anything. And when you come across a business like this where you can work at your own pace and
Mm.
time, and there are people to help you, it gives you so much courage to try
Yes.
something and explore something new. And as you said, develop your skills as well, right? So,
That's a very big thing, So
mm,
you sitting at home, you're getting access to that. That is a really very big thing. And you don't have to go for any courses, right?
mhm,
We're free over here. So this
yeah,
that's what we're blessed to have this business with us, I would say.
yeah. So, the last question, what's the one thing you love about this business?
The flexibility, as I said, I wanted something. I was looking for something to work around my kids at my own time, because I already, my hands were full. Three kids, you can understand, three
Yeah,
boys
yeah.
and all on my own during lockdown. So I mean, it was very tough.
Mhm.
So my hands were full, so I was looking for something where I can work at my flexible time, because even though I was looking for work from home options, but every work from home options had those 9 to 5
Yeah,
schedule to
yeah,
be in front of the
yeah,
screen. So I didn't want that. I didn't want that at all, because I had other responsibilities at
yeah,
home, and it
yeah,
wasn't possible for me to do that. So I
yeah,
was looking for something. So I got that flexibility. I got. I'm so happy I got that. That's what I would say. This is the favorite part, and the mentorship as well. I love the mentorship, because, as I said, I am not a business woman. I am not from the marketing background. When I got to know that you have mentors here, you will get individual support here in this business. That's what ticked my all the doubts. I
mhm.
said yes, then I'm going for it, because I will need somebody to guide me.
Yeah, yeah, for
Yes, and,
sure.
and and that's what I mean. When it was told, it's done. It's
Yeah,
happening. 24/7. The coach, the mentors are there helping out. So that's amazing.
yes.
I would say that's my favorite part. Yes.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts too, when meeting people like you who are willing to give their time and share their story and journey. It's amazing. So,
Yes.
Nazneen, at the moment you're living in Dubai.
Yes, I'm living in Dubai with
So
my family.
Nazneen is in Dubai, I'm in Canada, and this is such a global business that we connect. I know there is a time difference, but we try to get.
Yeah, we try. We try.
Yes.
Actually, we like to come in live and talk about the business, because it is helping. I mean, it's not only helping me and Arosha, it is helping a lot of, women's
Mm-hmm.
everywhere, all around the globe. It is helping a lot, because see, in this business, when I came into the business, when I joined the community, I saw a lot of ladies who have not worked in their lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They've had their degrees, but they have never worked. They did not get a chance, because they were stuck at home with their kids. So even they wanted to do something. And this business is so amazing. It gives everyone a chance. You can do it at your time. You can do it in your own language, whatever. You just have to come in with a willingness to learn, to be
Yes.
coachable.
Yes.
So that's what is amazing, and that's what I would like to tell your audience, Arusha, that
Yes.
when you get an opportunity like this, please take a leap of faith, take action, because uh, these opportunities you will not get every time. When
Mm-hmm.
something is shown to you, that is coming from the universe, that is your creator is showing it to you. So same with me. I was so stressed, and I was so getting irritated at home, because I was working all throughout my life. And when I was looking for something, but I know it doesn't exist. Something in your flexible time doesn't exist
Yeah.
at home. But I never knew that God will show me this platform, right? So that's what I'm saying. When you get an opportunity, just go for it. Leave those negative thoughts, and jump for it, see what it is, check it out, and maybe it is not for you, it can be for you. Maybe this is something you're waiting for. So I would tell everybody, your audience, whoever is watching this live or would be watching the replay, take action. I mean, have a look, check it out, and then take an informed decision.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what it is.
No, that's great. That's great advice, Naseem. Thank you so much for taking time off your busy life and sharing your journey with me on my page.
No,
Um,
that's
I would
fine.
say bye to you now. I didn't want to take too much of your time. Thank you so much, Naseem.
Yeah, thanks to you too. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. So everyone, I hope you were inspired by Nazneen's story. She's a mom of three who was a teacher who sacrificed her career, but in the end, she found this business which helped her to contribute to her family as well as build up herself as a businesswoman. And the best thing is, you can pass this business on to your children, where we pay tax and it's a legitimate business. So you can check out our website. So you can either go to Nazdeen's or my website and check us out and watch our free webinar. And if you need any more information, you can reach out to Nazdeen or me. So have a lovely weekend. This is Saturday here in Canada. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Take care and see you next time. Bye.